Oh Lord, are you okay? Well, I don't know what's going on in this place. Monsters bursting up from the ground. Huh? Guards running around everywhere. It is lunacy. You'll notice I'm not blaming this on any witch. And it's still too hot around here.
I take it you want something. Well,
So, what happened?
Justice never sleeps.
Fedris Heller must be told of this attack. Get yourself to the temple and let him know. Go! Okay. I heard about the attacks on the city. Good that you reported them to me, though I've sent some high ordinators to deal with the situation. You can help me in another way. I want you to investigate the disturbance. They came from the ground. These attacks are an affront to the city and to the lady. We must learn more about them. I understand a passage has opened up in the plaza that leads to some Dwemer ruins. The memorial statue has been destroyed, and an entrance has been discovered in the rubble from which the creatures emerged. Oh? Perhaps these things are of Dwemer origin. I've been told they look at least partially mechanical. Investigate these ruins, Eris, and report your findings to me immediately.
From what I hear.
Almalexia statue's been destroyed. Oh no! How terrible. Yeah, that's right, God. Keep walking on it. Bonds Amashed. Earth fire, huh? Oh. So the statue fell down in here too. Ooh. Alright. What's going on down here? Who's trying to shock me on how you had entered the place yet? Journal must be updated. I've witnessed Dwemer constructs and these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling in the ruins of Balmanshed. The Dwemer creatures seem to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. The origin is still a mystery to me, but it is clear that they are not of Dwemer make. I should report my findings immediately. Can I watch? You can do it, robots. Defeat the lizards. Ooh, now they're gonna kill me. What is this place? It looks fancy. I investigated it. You say these new creatures were fighting with Dwemer creatures? This is very disturbing. Only someone with great power can control these fabricant creatures. Almalexia will be interested to hear this news. I'm sure she'll have some insight on it. You want to talk to her?
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
I didn't really like to look at you. You know, lots of tattoos. Can't really see under your loincloth. Greetings, Eris. It's good to see you again. Dear Fedris has told me more about your work so far here in Mournhold. He suggested I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I decided there may be a task for you to complete. Oh, since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most troublesome has been a cult that has recently been formed, led by a young Dwemer named Eno Romari. They call themselves the End of Times. In these troubled times, I fear the cult is gaining its popularity. Who is Eno Romari? The leader of this little cult. He resides in Mournhold, though he's not known to have a permanent residence. He is dangerous, Eris, as he spreads discontent among my people. He is not to be killed, though. I want no martyrs to this madman's cause. End of Times? Very little is known about them, yet there is one very disturbing fact we have learned. Many of the members have been found dead? At least 7 of them have been found so far, all dead, in their homes. It appears they ingested a strong poison, and not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Maralyn Othan at the Great Bazaar. Her brother Seville was one of those found. Learn what you can from them, Eris, and of this Eno Romari. Take care with him, though. The words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. Your brother. You've heard of my brother. It's hard to imagine he's gone. All would be well if he hadn't fallen in with Eno Romari and those end of time lunatics. Salas was a lonely man, a bit lost, but he was hardly stupid. It was that cult that caused his death. Oh, Eno Romari, a lunatic Eris. You'll often find him outside the Wayne Guar, spouting his nonsense to passerby and to the drunk stumbling out of the tavern. They are a suicide cult, plain and simple. Their beliefs are destructive, heretical, and frightening to me. I don't know how my brother ever got involved with them. I'm beginning to see them all over the city. We most often find them in God's reach, outside the Wayne Guar. Beliefs? They preach that the Tribunal have lost their powers, and that this is a signal that the apocalypse is near. Well, was in the future briefly, and I kinda saw something that might be kinda true, but that happened 200 years later. I know Romari teaches his followers that our time in Tamriel is at the end, and the gates of oblivion will soon open, and the Daedra walk the land. Well, that happens 100 years later in Cyrodiil. It will happen, but, you know, not yet. They have 100 more years to go. Only the ancestors who have already left us will remain once the Daedric scourge covers the earth. And so he promotes what he calls the cleansing. It's a ritual of suicide heirs. My brother was no fool, but he was a trusting person and always looking for someone or something to believe in. He thought he found that in the end of times. I mean, they're kind of right. If the Tribunal lose their power, that little rock Vivek is holding in place is gonna crash and burn all of Mormont.
Take care, stranger.
Wow, your robes are bright. Hello. My greetings and blessing upon you. I'm Eno Romari. How may I help you in your journey through this life? Our beliefs are very simple, dear friend. The blessed Tribunal, though once filled with glory, are no longer the gods they once were. You're right. As with the tides and Tamriel's moons, all cosmic powers will wax and wane. But when gods die, it creates ripples throughout the lands. The passing of the three will prelude to the end of this era, and the beginning of the next. Followers of the end of times are making ourselves ready for this to happen. Like he telling about your cult. We're a peaceful group dedicated to relieving the suffering all are feeling in these troubled times, and teach my followers the way to enlighten through understanding in what is happening in our world and what is to come in the next. All of my people know that the importance of preparedness for the coming troubles. Many are willing to make a great sacrifice for our cause. Realize that the end era will bring many changes. They believe that the gates of oblivion will open, and the multitude of Daedra will roam this world freely. Some might tell you that this is a good thing, that we are descended from Daedra, and it will be a return to the natural order of things. I know differently, though. The coming age will be a time of great horror. The Daedra princes are not our ancestors, nor are they our allies. They will wash over the land, destroying all that man and Mer have built over these thousands of years. The only protection from this scourge will be our true ancestors that have gone before us and watched over us even now. Many of our followers chose to participate in the cleansing to prepare the way for the rest of us. It's a sacrifice to be sure, but it's for the greater good. It's a glorious ritual, friend Eris. Our followers cleanse themselves of all their troubles and all their burdens here on this world. They send themselves ahead to the ancestors, spreading our word, making ready for when we shall join them in our fight against the Daedric hordes. What do you think about the Nerevarine? The temple is wrong. You are Lord Nerevar reborn. You've proven that you done what no one else could, not even Lord Vivek. Of course we are grateful for what you done. Yeah, I'm pretty popular. Almalexia, they made a group because you suck. They don't want to deal with you anymore, so they want to kill themselves.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Loyal servant? What have you learned about this end of times cult and their beliefs? Have you served me well in gathering this information? Well, here's what they do. Okay, well, here's their beliefs. They would dare? So the Tribunal has lost its power, has it? These fools would dare question Almalexia's power here in her city? I'll give them a lesson in power, Eris, and you will be my agent, huh? These fools must be reminded of the true power of a god. Since the attack to the city, much of my own power has been spent caring for my people. The number of wounded has been astronomical, and caring for them all has been taxing even to me. Still, I must demonstrate to what these people and what it is to mock the will of a god. You will travel to the ruins of Bonza and activate the card charm. What is that? Loosely translated, the Weather Witch. At its height, the Dwemer civilization was masterful in the use of machinery. In the time of drought, Dwemer scholars were commissioned to create a machine that would bring rain to their lands. They created the carts and the washard. Its existence was a little bit more than a myth until recently, when the ruins opened up beneath my city. I wish for you to activate the machine to create ash storms in Mournhold. Then these heretics will know the power of Almalexia. Huh? That's correct. While these storms may be common in the land of Avarnfell, they do not occur here, so far removed from Red Mountain. Now, though, they will, and these heretics will understand the power of the Tribunal, the power of Almalexia. Take this and use it to activate the machine. You have it to divine its workings on your own, Eris, but I believe you're up to the task. I would still like to demonstrate her power by creating ash storms throughout the city. It's not even her power, it's the Dwemer power. But so well, you won't believe my ex-wife just asked me to do. Well, at least I get to explore those new ruins. Guess we'll see what happens. But this is her idea. If it blows up, it's her fault. It's not gonna be my fault. You know, I think her idea is kind of stupid. So, wow, entertainment. Ash pile. Oh no, the dwarves. They disappeared here too. Ooh, lots of oil. Yummy. New drink for House Kwama. Dwemer had their own posters too? What is that supposed to be? Scary. A lone man. I wonder what Dwemer's civilization was like before it was all in ruins. It's kind of interesting looking. Oh my god. They used to be here. And now they're not. Oh no. I like that they are depicting dwarves disappearing. It's really funny. Makes sense that these would be here, because in Avarnfell, people go in the Dwemer ruins. So they mess around with the stuff there. But here, it seems like no one's been in here. This guy was reading a book before he disappeared. Oh, it's a he disappeared while he was sleeping. That's just awful. Oh no, he was about to go back home. There's two on one bed. This guy was out. There's a story here, Cobros. He was about to open the door, or he heard things like, what's going on? There were two Dwemers on the same bed. What could they be? What could two people possibly be doing in the same bed? That's right. They were. They were comparing spears. Or they're playing shells. Could be that too. Two bros on a bed playing games. Oh. They were making a Gundam. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Passage of the Walker. Do you wish to crawl through this space? Yeah. And they try all sorts of new things for these DLCs. That's pretty cool. I know that's a default growl for monsters that don't have a cry, but that's what Vivek also has. It's kind of funny, all of these Dwemer monsters just sound like Vivek. Maybe Vivek is a Dwemer machine. My god, it is a machine. More likely than you think. Oh, it disappeared while they were drinking. Oh, he was showing off his axe while these two were also drinking and eating. There it is. Okay. It was right behind me this whole time. Yes. And I was able to activate it from deep within these ruins. It will be difficult to tell what effects it has on the city above. Isn't that a volcano? Bring me to the volcano. That's a volcano, right? I understand that's Dwemer symbols on the Karkapush bar. I believe that she's now calling ash storms in Warlord. Looks like it. Let's see, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. I did it. Well done, Eris. This is the effect I was looking for. Ash storms in Warlord. My magic will prevent anyone from further tempering this machine. You will, of course, keep silent about this. My powers are a bit drained, mortal. They are not gone. My ordinance would take care of the remains of this end times cult and their leader. You have done well. But as above, it reminds you of home. Ash storms. Can I
Welcome to the robot arena.
As you can see, I finally got the bots up and running. The fight is about to start. Would you like to make a friendly wager on the outcome? I can gamble? Yes. Yes, a wager, a bet. I'll double the money you put down. Your bot wins. Would you like to place a bet? Yes. Great, which bot you found? The spear bot is faster, but the steam centurion is stronger. Spear. Speed over strength, huh? Well, I'll take that bet. How much would you like to wager? 1,000. Good, you got some guts. Dark, I'll be able to watch the fight. Get him! Get him! Please. Speed over strength. Please. Get some more damage in there.
It'll never work. I told him so.
Get him! Please. I spent 1,000 gold on you. I want 2,000 gold.
It'll
Please.
never work. I told him so.
Please.
It'll never work. I told him so.
Weren't you winning? Please. No. Well, I'm sorry, Eris, but I guess you can't win them all. Good luck in your endeavors, and thank you for helping me repair my robots. Yes, Argo, have you ever by chance been to the robot arena? I have. Yes, the robot arena that English Flockers runs in his Reddits. I used to go there regularly, but I haven't been by lately since he was looking to repair his warbots. I just went by to see if he had made progress, but the door was locked and no one answered. Strange whirring and grinding noises were coming from inside. I confess I fear for Rinken's safety. His warbots do seem a bit unreliable at times.
I'm a big fan of Robot Arena, aren't you?
I am? Sir? Sir? Are you okay, sir? Uh-oh, the barrier's gone. Hello?
This is too much excitement for me.
Help me, please. I don't know what happened. My containment gate shattered and all the bots started attacking. Disable them for me. I'll pay you out. Look out behind you. Oh, okay. Ouch. I'm the strongest robot here. I did it.
This is too much excitement for me.
Thank you so much for disabling my haywire bots. I most likely owe you my life. Here, please accept this gold as a reward. I got some rebuilding to do. Hey, that's the gold I placed a bet on. I want it back. But being the strongest robot. And well pleased, good and faithful servant, my people look upon the elements and see there written a divine testament to my lordship. Did you ever have any other god display such domination over the earth and sky? But now, with a heavy heart, I must lay a sad burden upon you. I bid you bring peace to the understanding to my missing hand. Oh? One of my most faithful guards, one of my very own hands of Almalexia, pledged to honor and protect and serve me in all ways, has lost his mind. Salas Valor has abandoned me, and now spews vile and slanderous untruths about me to any who would listen. I pity him, and know he is not responsible for his actions. To feel the splendor of a god may drive even the strongest mortal mad. But now he presents a threat to it, and he's very dangerous. I fear you may not be able to spare his life. Now Salas Valor hunts the streets and sewers of Mournhold. His wild, distracted manner frightens the people, but even my ordinators are afraid to confront the so terrible and weapon master and war wizard. I beg you, seek out Salas Valor. Relieve us of this threat to my beloved people, and bring peace to my sacred city of Mournhold. Salas Valor was once my most trusted hand and faithful servant, but recently his behavior has been erratic. He's been quiet and unresponsive. I am afraid I may have allowed him to come too close. It is impossible that a mortal and a god might meet on equal ground, but perhaps he had deluded himself. I regret his lamentable state, and I am sorry I may have been partly responsible for his condition. Is it you?
So, you're her new dog.
You don't sound erratic to me. So, she has sent you to me. Wait, her new dog. I'm Hersene's dog, not Almalexia's dog. Bow bow. Now you are her favorite. How convenient. Whichever of us die, she will be well pleased. Huh? If both of us die, so much the better. Well, I am content. Perhaps this is how it was meant to end. As the forgiveness of all the gods and spirits, whoever they may be, and you too might make your peace with your gods, because at least one of us will not live to see another sunset. Okay. Ouch. Oh, your target resistant. This is not fair. Oh wait, I'm half naked. The last thing he sees is some Kwama eggs.
What may I do for you, my child?
Not your child. eliminated the threat of my poor mad missing hand and brought peace to mortal? I did. Salas Valor is dead. The pain is almost more than I can bear. But you have served me faithfully, and it is my mind to grant you a divine blessing. Would you like skin as tough as iron? Would you like my protection against paralyzing terror? Ooh. Or would you wish to always bask in the warm comfort of my reflected glory? Quick now, choose. You must not keep your deity waiting. I don't want anything from you, to be quite honest. Almalexia regards you coolly. Perhaps you think yourself too proud to accept the gifts of your mistress. Very well, it is what you wish. I implore you to Almalexia that Salas Valor is dead, and that any threat he represented to the peace of mortal is now living. She is pleased and offered to reward me with a special divine blessing. I decline her blessing, however, and I think she was less pleased by she wants me. But I want him.